when you, in the first half, you get inside there 35 5 times, come away with 1 touchdown. How hard is that to overcome as a team like that with that kind of offense?
You said it. You got to score points against the Chiefs. They've got a really good offense that's firing on all cylinders, and we had to help our defense out today because they have great players. They're going to make big plays, and we have to put up points. And yeah, we got 1 out of 5 in the first half. That's tough, especially after the fumble on a punt return. We got to turn that into any type of points, and so that's tough. But we were in position. We were moving the ball well. I think we had 10 penalties, and I don't know those aren't all on the offense, but we had a lot of procedural stuff, which is very sloppy, and it doesn't really matter who's doing it, but we were doing it as a team, and so we got to get better at that. I thought we were moving the ball well. Christian, did pretty good. I thought, just being in there after being here for 3 days, so excited about that. That's promising, but overall, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot. I think we had 4 turnovers if you include the safety. I think, right? So that's just not very good football.
Offense has been together a long time. There's a lot of talent here. You've had success. Why do you think you've had such a tough time scoring points this season?
It's a great question. I think it's a combination of penalties in the red zone, mistakes in the red zone. Whether it's where you get missed target or something like that. I think we don't really have like second and shorts. We have a lot of second and longs. Then we have to, we're a really good running football team. It's hard to run the ball if you're in second and long. I think that's been an issue for us. I think we have plenty of guys that make plays. Ayuk, Debo, myself, Christian, Jeff Wilson. We have a lot of guys out there. Juwan. We have plenty of guys that can make plays, and unfortunately today, I think it really showed that we just couldn't get the ball into those guys' hands at the right times, and penalties, like I said, they're just kind of sabotage ourselves.
You mentioned Christian's start was promising. How will he change? How can he change this offense and its capabilities?
I'm pretty sure in his second or third year he was all-pro in 2 different positions. So, that kind of speaks for itself. He's an amazing football player, and I know that Kyle and our offensive coordinators they're all going to come together and figure out a way to get him the ball and in space because he creates space too. It's just fun to see him out there, dicing dudes up. I'd love for Christian to get 15 to 20 carries in our offense and run some outside zone. But when we got down in the second half, we kind of had to get away from that. And when we get away from the run, that's what we do really well. And I think when you get down by 20 plus points in the fourth quarter, there's only so much you can really do.
You're in a 1-score game, so I'm wondering just how it felt at that point after your touchdown, and then just how everybody felt as the fourth quarter with the fade was kind of going on.
No, I thought we're a good football team. I really do believe that. We got a lot of really good, talented players. We got it within a 1-score game, and like I said, the Chiefs, they have big plays, and unfortunately, uncharacteristically of our defense, we gave up a 3rd and 20 on a screen, and then I think a 3rd and 11 for basically a touchdown, and I was a Juju that scored at the end of the game, like wide open in the middle of the field. So we got to watch the tape, and it's definitely nobody's fault. Our offense has to put up points, especially when you're going against offense they're going to put up 28 to 35 a game no matter what. We got to help our defense out, and I think all 3 phases, everyone kind of did something today that completely screwed ourselves.
The screwing yourselves, so to speak, seems to have been a theme the last couple of weeks. Just how frustrating is it that you guys can't seem to clean that up?
It's very frustrating. Losing sucks. Especially when I go into every single game thinking that we're going to win the game, and I think especially with, what we have as an offense and what we have as a team with the 49ers, I've never really had doubt going into a football game. So when when you have an offense that's kind of stalling out, we overcame a lot of those penalties. I think we had a drive that we had 2 holding calls on it. We still scored still scored points on. But it's just we can make that a lot easier on ourselves. And I'm going to keep saying it. We just got to help our defense out. Teams are going to put up points. We can't rely on our defense to hold guys to 10 points week in and week out, and no matter how good they are. I think they had a really good game plan too. Is basically don't let Bosa or Fred win the game. Don't let them, get their hands on the ball carriers. Don't let them get sacks. Don't let them get picks. So, that they ran that pretty well, and just got to have other guys step up and that's another team's game plan.
Any differences?
John Lynch said Friday that Christian, conspiracy isn't a magic pill, and there have been issues through the 3-3 start that we still need to correct. I guess is that point hammered home even more so today that you know, he's not just a savior who's going to fix everything.
Yeah, no, Christian's he's not going to be the savior, but he's definitely going to help us out. You know, I'm excited to play with Christian, like I said. We have a game against the Rams this week, then we have a bye, so I think these next 2 weeks are going to be huge for Christian to, you know, understand our offense and be comfortable out there and not have to think at all, just go out and run, because that's what he's really good at. But yeah, you know, like I said, penalties, 4 turnovers, giving up big plays on defense. You know, we got to be better than that, and we weren't today, and that's how you lose football games.
All right, thanks, guys. We got Jimmy right
Thanks, guys.